Good morning, folks. This is uh, Monday, July 17th, 2013, about 11 after 8 a.m. You see this right here, Behind Everything That Lives, a snapshot of news on June 16th. Well, you know how these projects, simple little thing like this ends up being a project, and I didn't get done with it until last night. So, but here's a little snapshot of what comes across my eyes on this particular day of yesterday. Uh, I wanted to start with this because I like it. Be kind to everything that lives. And I think if everything on earth did this, this would be a better place. So I'm using also the Drive presentation. So instead of having a automatic flipping, I'm just gonna click on the thumbnail to a different photo. All right, here we go. I got about 22 photos that I want to discuss, and I want to keep this under 10 minutes. Okay, now I found this thing pretty interesting. Uh, oh, I can't. I don't think. Will I be able to uh, scroll this? Oh yeah. Okay. Scientists claim 40% population is infected with mind control parasites. What the heck kind of thing is that? You know, I highlighted some important things to talk about, but uh, in the end, the bottom line is right here. Uh, we all a little bit crazy anyway, so no big deal. What the heck is that? We get parasites. You know, at first, when I looked at this, I thought it was government parasites infecting our mind. You know how they got those zap guns that affect, those beam. I should have a look at my last video. How they can zap us from outer space with mind control beams, or sit across the street, or walk up to us, or um, sitting in a van, typical van where they sit in a van and point uh, things at us. So that's what I thought of. And I'm sure government's DARPA got an angle on this thing. So that was it. And here's another thing, Foxfire. I didn't know uh, that there were plugins for NSA surveillance warnings. So I thought this was interesting. I mean, if you have Foxfire browser, you might get a little notice of something like this. But this is not on ABC, NBC, CBS, MSN, CNBC News. This is on Russia Today News. So it's interesting. Here's something I found. Hair test positive for aluminum. And then it's got all the other things right here: lead, mercury, nickel, silver, titanium. You know what they don't have here is radiation. Fukushima radiation is in our hair follicles. It's in our skin. It's in the air we breathe. It's in the milk we drink. It's everywhere. And this is a extinct level event. This is Fukushima babies. We are headed to this thing. This nonstop spraying this radioactive material that is not healthy for human beings. So that's interesting here. And this aluminum is obviously coming from geoengineering, spraying it from the sky. I mean, where else is this stuff coming from? All right. Here's something interesting, folks. Right up here, the bottom potential side effects is not known. Here, what's this? Monsanto again, and the FDA and the government approves of GMO flu vaccination containing reprogrammed insect violence. Now, folks, what the heck is something like that? And if they don't, the government does not inject your kids with something like this, then they can't go to school. And if they can't go to school, then the Department of Family Service comes in comes into play, and that is not a nice thing, not at all, folks. I'm just gonna throw this in here. You see this right here? Family Court, Department of Family and Child Service is the real weapon of mass destruction. So anyway, folks, let's go on to the next. Oh yeah, here, look at this thing comes across. Documents blow inside job conspiracy wide open for the Aurora Theater shooting. Now that, let me go down here. Every one of these events are subject to suspicious, strange. This guy's father was up high on the government food chain. Oh yeah, he. I don't know what he was, but a lot of secret stuff his father was involved in. I don't know if it was mind control or weapons or biological weapons or mind weapons or something way up there. But I mean, here we have the same thing. Things are not clear, strange on the Boston bombing, Sandy Hook, Waco, Texas. Waco, Texas, American government used chemicals that are against the United Nations. We violated United Nations rules and used chemical warfare on those people, and then we burned them. Totally unarmed. They didn't fire a shot. So not only did we gas them and burn them, they all had 4 or 5 bullets in them. Twin Tower. Twin Tower number 1 was a government plot. A FBI operation was to blow up the Twin Tower with this Muslim cleric or that blind guy or whatever. What the heck? How come nobody in the FBI went to? So, if you think that Twin Tower number 2 was without government involvement, you're nuts. Kathy Gifford. There's funny stuff. Ruby Ridge. Missing bodies. Merle Federal Building. Missing bodies, folks. These kids, these people die, and there's no bodies in the casket. The caskets are sealed by government order. What the heck? So it's obviously there's no bodies. So anyway, go to the next one. Cognitive dissonance. Here you go, folks. This is one of the world's greatest diseases, and it's religion, politics, patriotism help flame this ruthless disease. Look it up look here. See that down there? Look it up. It's lies we tell ourselves. We have a belief. We want to stay with that belief, but we deny facts. The greater comfort and easiest to maintain the lies or your beliefs. Confirmation bias with our pre-existing beliefs. Denial, addiction. Yep, folks. This is it. And it's not a good thing. And nobody wants to change things. Okay. Oh, shit. I gotta try to zip through these things. I'm way too long. So what's this, number 6? Damn. All right, folks. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop it at here, so I don't go way overboard, and I'll do a part 2. I created I created aid to deliberately depopulate humanity. Folks, this is crazy. This is madness. So anyway, I'm just gonna keep it here. Keep this thing 11 minutes, and I'll do part B. All right, thanks.